Next, let's look at the Agon Shu philosophy of world peace through prayer and steps to achieve it. In 1984, the Aura Festival World Peace Prayer Service was held with the Tibetan Buddhist leader, His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama, to pray for world peace.
祈りは人を清めます。祈りは人を高めます。祈りによって仏を動かす。祈りによって神を動かす。祈りによって天地を動かして世界平和を実現せねばならぬ。
In 1985, Kiriyama Kancho had an audience with Pope John Paul II at the Vatican. In 1990, Kiriyama Kancho participated in the 4th Peace Conference of World Religious Leaders held in Italy and gave a special talk on peace based on Buddhist philosophy. In October 2001, immediately after the 9/11 attacks, Kiriyama Kancho went to New York and performed fire rites for world peace and gave a lecture at Riverside Church in Manhattan. In 2003, he performed fire rites for world peace in front of the Eiffel Tower in Paris. In 2006, he performed fire rites for world peace at Auschwitz in Poland. In 2007, in Russia, he performed fire rites for world peace and a memorial service for the Japanese soldiers who lost their lives as prisoners in Siberia after World War II.
Вы понимаете, вот самое впечатление, значит, то, что вот вы, так сказать, японцы, да, никогда не забывайте ни свои корни, ни своих людей, ни свой, так сказать, народ. Вы, в общем-то, помните, где, кто, когда погиб, зачем погиб, почему погиб. Просто как-то что, вообще меня очень потрясло, очень все было так торжественно, красиво. Мне очень понравилось.
And in 2008, Agon Shu went to Israel, known as the powder keg of the Middle East, to pray for world peace. Fire rites were performed at the Jerusalem Peace Forest, overlooking the Holy Land of the world's 3 great religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. News of the Agon Shu fire rites for world peace, held in the holy city of Jerusalem, were carried by the Associated Press and Reuters and became a major news topic. In 2009, fire rites were performed in Guadalcanal and Papua New Guinea, the sites of terrible battles between the Japanese and Allied forces at the height of World War II. A memorial service was held to pray for the peaceful repose of all the victims of war who lost their lives in the South Pacific. There can never be real world peace until the departed souls of the war dead can rest in peace. Agon Shu will continue its many activities to promote world peace. Now, let's look at Agon Shu's social and educational activities. In 1985, Agon Shu created an African Famine Relief Fund to help at a time of severe drought and famine. It has also provided support to many countries around the world in the wake of natural disasters. Kiriyama Kancho believes that education is the foundation of human development and actively supports youth education as a means of achieving world peace. In 1989, Agon Goodwill Foundations were established in the United States and Italy to provide educational support. In 1994, the Sri Lanka Agon Shu Goodwill Foundation was established and a scholarship system was started. By 2009, support had reached 9,000 children. Other educational and research funds were set up at Peking University in China, the University of London in England, and at Thammasat University in Thailand. In 2001, the Eiki Kiriyama Elementary School was built in Liaoning Province, China. By 2009, 10 other elementary schools had been constructed in rural China. Many years of goodwill activities and educational activities in Japan and overseas were honored in August 2006, when Agon received the dark blue ribbon medal of honor from the Emperor of Japan. It is an exceptionally rare honor in Japan, which strictly separates political and religious affairs. Buddhism is a method to achieve happiness, taught by the Buddha 2,500 years ago. The happiness that we wish for, first and foremost, is world peace. Next is the opportunity for every person to lead a healthy, happy life. There is physical health and spiritual health, body and mind. Good daily health in both of these aspects is the starting point for happiness. The true teachings of the Buddha, filled with wisdom and compassion, the Agon teachings, are reviving people's spirits 2,500 years after they were first offered. Agon is a religious group that prays for world peace and the happiness of all people, based on the precious Dharma and teachings of the Buddha.